What's up, guys? Octo King Toy Reviews here with an 80th anniversary Thor action figure review. So this was inspired by the original appearances of Thor. Obviously, some nice artwork there. Thor figure here. Not much on the top, not much on the bottom. And then on the back, you get a picture here of a comic book cover, I'm guessing that's what that was. 80 years here. And then you get a read up for Thor, so I'll read that real quick. A mighty Asgardian, Thor is the god of thunder and the son of Odin, king of the Asgardians. He wields the hammer Mjolnir, and he has the power to call lightning from the heavens to strike down on his enemies. So, nice read up there. Obviously, we're going to get this thing open and review it. So, pulling this off from the top, you can pull this out and get my... There we go. Got a good grip on that. And actually, there's something interesting about this. So, this cape, I've seen this cape before. It's new on the Thor figure, but I've seen other people's reviews of it. This cape was a really bad decision. So I'm actually just gonna pull Thor out real quick. Come on, Thor. Come on. This is really annoying, but what you have to do here is you have to fold this cape up like this, and you have to pull it out like that. And the problem here is you have to pull it all the way through this thing. You have to pull his whole cape through, and that's a hassle. That shouldn't have happened, and I really wish this cape was cloth, but let's get into this review. Alright, so starting off with the accessories for Thor, he really doesn't come with that much. He comes with his hammer. I'll just set that aside for a second. And then he comes with 2 alternate hands for the left side. 1 permanent hand for the right side and 2 left hands. Which, I mean, I guess it's good that they put in the thought to give him 2 left hands. Because, I mean, I'd sure rather have 2 left hands than 1 left hand. But you can see that he does have some nice musculature in the hands. And it's kind of nice that they included hands, but not that big of a deal. And then, really, where the accessories get cool is with Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. This is really cool. It's got little dings and scratches from being in battles. It's got a little wrap thing that you can put around his hand. And then you got the handle with all these little leather straps. And then this is where it gets really cool. So, on the back side of this, it has a little read up on Mjolnir. So this says, "Whosoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor." So that is awesome. I really like that they included this. It's really cool. So let's get into the details of the actual Thor figure. Alright, so here's the Thor figure. Obviously, I got his hammer in his hand, and I put one of his hands on. And I'll just take that off because I don't really need it right now. One of the things that's really unfortunate about this is these little wings on the helmet. That's not gonna, this is warped from the package, and I could probably get that to look a little better. Just bend them out like that, and then they'll bend more into a natural position. Now this one's like that already looks better, but this one is gonna slowly do this. And then it's going to be back like that. So that's no good. I'll have to keep doing that over and over until it'll just stay. So it's too bad that that happens. But, you know, you can't really get away from warping plastic. But looking at this figure, it's really nice. I wish this thing was cloth. This cape is a pain. I really don't like it. I'm thinking about buying a cloth cape for him, but haven't decided on that yet. And yeah, this is really nice. It's got some nice muscle details here. It's got the silver discs on the front. It's got a little Thor logo there. He's got the blue pants, the yellow boots, And then he does have these little wrist guard things I mean, they won't really do anything to guard him, but you know, they're there. And if you take the hands off, these will just fall off because they're not stuck on there, just loose right there. So let's get into the articulation of this Thor figure. Alright, so starting off with the articulation of the Thor figure, he doesn't really have much movement at the neck. I think he has a ball joint at the neck with a hinge. Yeah, it looks like that to me. Yeah, he's got a ball joint at the neck. You can get him to look up that far. Not really good. Obviously, his hair is restricting him. Can't really get him to look down much. Yeah, that's the best you're going to do. You can turn just a little bit. So, obviously, you're not going to get much movement there. Shoulders can move out that far. They can spin up to here. And then they start going out. And then they get stopped by the cape up there. But that's not too big of a deal. And they can spin down that far. But the cape will stop them. Upper bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows here. I think I can get that going a little farther. Not the best, but good for a Thor figure and someone who has so much muscle there. The wrists hinge like that, or at least this one does. All the rest, or the other two, I guess, hinge like that. But they all swivel, and that's cool. I actually do like that this one hinges like this, so you can get him in cooler poses with Mjolnir. And then he's got a diaphragm joint here. Back that far, forward that far, side, and don't really get much swivel there. Just a little bit, but you do get a swivel at the waist, so not too bad. Kicks forward that far. Back, he doesn't really kick back. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed elbows, boot cut in the middle of the boot. And ankles move down that far. Up. No, they don't really move up. And he does have ankle pivot. So let's get into my final thoughts of this Thor figure. Alright, so overall, I really like this Thor figure. Obviously, the wingtip bending and warping from the package is a problem, but what are you going to do? You can't really do much against that. I really like the paint job here. And the articulation is pretty good for such a muscular dude. He's got some cool opportunities to get poses. I really like that. And I think the accessories are okay. I would have preferred he would have had maybe a little more options for swappable hands, maybe just like one or two more, and maybe like a lightning effect for Mjolnir. But as it is, it's okay. Most of my complaint with this figure is from that plastic cape. That's going to make it a whole lot harder to get into poses. Obviously, you're going to have to move that around because it's not going to get into dynamic poses very easily. But it is cool. Thank you guys for watching my review. If you did like the video and subscribe. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.